Alright, we're back. You might have just seen a nice little time lapse there. As
We might have showed it. We did some good talking there.
Yeah. We
You
did.
saw something.
We definitely actually did have good talk there.
Alright. But now we're back. I'm gonna lose all those lives he worked hard to get me.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't work that hard, as I'm not gonna go for some. Screw that barrel. Okay. Walk under this boy. Cartwheel. You ever just cartwheel into some fuckers? They deserve it.
Usually,
Oh my god.
did you deserve that for cartwheeling? I think
Yes.
so.
Alright, barrel. Woo, good times. I'm flying. Get the end.
If you had to make
Jump.
a platformer
Yeah.
better, what would you do?
Just any generic platformer.
Yeah. What would you do to make this game better? You've played a bit of it now.
Well, I definitely fix where you run out of lives, game over, restart from the beginning, because I hate that.
Well, I think that's just like that's more of like a archive of older games.
I know. I understand. I just don't like it.
Okay, that's fair.
What this game seems to be doing is it seems to be picking an archetype for a level. Oh my god.
Oh, that was close.
And setting the level around that. Like you had the water level, that was a thing.
Right, they're
This is a-
themed.
This is a barrel level.
Mm-hmm.
I understand the theme, but if you're bad at that archetype, you're going to be stuck here forever until you die and lose all your things. So I think it should be more spread out. Like, introduce the barrel thing, have it in here a couple times. Don't make the entire second half of the level about it.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because I've just been stuck on this, and I'm bad at the barrel timing, and so that has just been screwing me this entire second half. Oh my god.
To be fair, the barrel timing is one of the hardest things. I think there's only like 2 or 3 levels that do it in the entire game. Like some of the levels have barrels. It's all right. You're right next to a DK. You ran off screen and you got into the barrel. It's seemingly perfect.
You ever seen Prestige? Donkey Kong is Hugh Jackman. But also, like, I know there's a rail level at some point. I don't know if that's this game.
There's rail levels in this game.
But, like, yeah, I've seen those, and the rail is the entire thing. And if you're bad at that rail, which is going super fast, you could die and lose, like, half your lives.
When I first played this game, I got stuck on the barrel level for, like, a solid week or 2, just trying to beat it.
Well, that bodes well. You were probably like 20 around then, right?
Yeah.
Definitely weren't like 6.
Definitely not. They do mix it up later on. I think there's only 2 rail levels in the entire game. One of them, you jump with the cart. One, the cart doesn't jump with you.
I need to focus here real quick.
Alright, I'll do the talking for a bit. Yeah, I definitely think the second game did a much better job with the Ooh, that's rough. The second game did a much better job with stuff like that because it added like timers where it's like you try to get a better time and it makes you redo a section if you don't do it, but it's not like game over.
I know with a lot of these older games, the sequels fixed a lot of the problems. Like, I'm pretty sure original Super Mario wasn't that great. Looking at like Super Mario 2 and 3.
2 was like a odd one.
Yeah, 2 was weird, but 3 was great.
2 was like that was a different game, completely rebranded and retextured for the US. And it was you killed that enemy there when you launched. That was weird.
I'm just amazing, don't worry.
The original one, I think, was released as the Lost Levels and Super Mario All-Star for the SNES, but it was deemed too hard for Americans.
Because we're bad at games.
And I forget what the original was called. I want to say Doki Doki Panic, but I know that's not right.
Was it Doki Doki Literature Club?
It was not Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, that was close. I forget what the original was called, but it was like an Arabian Nights type game, which is why it was a dream at the end of the game. And then
Interesting.
And then they just rebranded it as Mario, which is why you play as like Toad and Luigi and Peach.
So did they introduce those characters for a different game?
It was like a completely different game reskinned. Like the Shy Guys show up in that game the first time. They were an enemy from a different game, but they just became part of the Mario games because they were there.
Oh.
And like the final boss of the game is like a frog that burps bubbles. It's not even Bowser.
Frog that burps bubbles. I could describe Bowser as that in some way. Fire bubbles.
They had some really there were like these little ninja things. I don't remember it well because I played a really long time ago. Most of the enemies didn't make it. Birdo made it. Birdo was an enemy in that game. That was the first time we saw Birdo.
Wasn't Birdo just Weird Yoshi?
Birdo was a Mario character before Yoshi was, technically. Ooh, that beast.
Oh, wait, this one doesn't even go all the way.
Oh, that one's rough. Oh.
Sean, do you want to do this?
Do you want me to do this section?
I want you to do this section.
Alright.
I can't handle it anymore.
Alright, so I'm just gonna do this section real fast for Brady.
You will notice no difference in skill level here, I promise.
Yeah, I have just a little bit more experience with
Just played about 3 hours of it.
total. All platformer games.
Yeah.
Just 3 hours.
Yep. He's been alive for about 4, so that's the big section of his life.
Yeah, not too bad.
Difference you'll notice here is that he's making the jumps. I attempted to do this, but unfortunately it didn't work out with my schedule. How did...
God tier.
I'm wondering how that counted, and some of my jumps didn't count, but I'll allow Hideo to judge me.
Yeah, so
that was me doing all that. I tricked you before.
Brady.
I tricked you before because I just wanted you to not realize that I'm actually so amazing at this game. It has to look like I'm doing it for the first time. So that was definitely me there.
Yeah, so we definitely want to do this because this is like save point.
Yeah, Candy's definitely a stripper.
She changes her look in every game as well, I think. Yeah, if you just
Girls can't wear more than one outfit. This is a rule, I think.
The rule is they can't wear the same outfit twice.
Yeah. You can blow kisses, though. Hi, I'm Candy Cone. This is my save point. If you want to save your current game, jump into my spinning save barrel. Oh, well, alright there.
How do you feel about a monkey with tits?
It's a little disconcerting, to be honest.
Do the second save slot. Alright, game saved. Now if you get a game over, you start from here.
So is this the boss?
Yeah, this is the boss.
The giant...
This is Naughty's lair. Very Naughty's lair.
Ooh.
Spicy.
That's why Candy lives right there. She's very naughty. Alright, so we'll fight this giant pile of bananas, win the game.
Yeah, this is the only boss.
That's Naughty?
Yep.
That's...
Get him, because
he gnaws. Because this is boss design right here. If I've ever seen it.
He's a big old beaver.
I'm not sure you got this. He gnaws the wood. Cause he's,
you don't want to die.
He's naughty.
You're focus on the boss. There you go.
Getting him.
And like that, he's done.
You know what beavers really like to do? They like to gnaw on giant freaking piles of bananas.
It's very
He has all that wood right there. You can see all the wood right next to his. He likes bananas, though.
Look at that pirate ship. That's a nice little pirate ship.
Are we getting that pirate ship?
What?
Are we going to that pirate ship?
Maybe.
I'll just look it up if you're not. I want that pirate ship.
Yes, you're going to the pirate ship.
Okay. Hey, we're back to the aerial caves font. Though it's in 4 pixels.
At least they were consistent and they use the same signs.
Yeah. Because monkeys are great at consistency in their...
Now, that's actually pretty good back there for an older game. That swinging light.
Where?
Right here. Like, that's
That
pretty...
is pretty cool.
That's pretty impressive, I have to say.
Are they lighting up?
There's no shadows, but...
I was wondering if the lighting on the ground actually changed. It's not. So it's just a sprite that's rotating.
Yeah, but it still looks cool.
Hideo knew his ambiance. Hideo put that in himself.
I just want to make a disclosure right now. Hideo Kojima did not make this game.
Hideo really knows what he's doing.
It was a bunch of British guys.
Oh, wow. They even reused it. Look at that. That's some... Oh.
Ooh, you're to the point now where you have to...
Ow!
You gotta jump off enemies.
Do you have to do something special, or do you just bounce?
You bounce.
I don't have to press A when I'm on the enemy or anything?
No. You might have noticed this. I like to play the game holding down the jump button the entire time just because you physically move faster. Or holding down the run button, not the jump button.
Not getting that frog, that's for sure.
I think his name's like Slappy or something like that. Ooh, that was like
told
right
me-
at the end of the roll. That was weird.
He told me to play the game holding down the run button, and it didn't work out for me, so it's all his fault.
Here, get that halfway point. The lighting
I'm gonna-
does change from level to level. See, it's darker here than on the other side.
I think they're just...
Oh, no, it just...
They're,
oh, okay.
they're just, yeah, lowering and increasing that. I'm gonna
Whoa.
fail this jump. I know myself. I'm gonna fail this jump.
Hey,
Holy...
shit. He made it. Okay.
Don't finish my sentence for me. I'm an adult man. Oh, no. Oh. Lil Naughty, you can't do that.
So that barrel just spawns enemies.
Yeah, I got that.
I think it only spawns it on that side, so you're good. I'm not... Oh, you can't get that without the Brago.
Don't worry about me. Oh, I can't get that, though.
I'm curious, what is the frog called?
Well, his name, clearly, what's a good frog name? Carlton? That's a good frog name.
Definitely a frog name. Ooh, that was close.
And no, that was not a comment about Carlton from Fresh Prince, because he's a god of a human being, not a frog. There's gonna be another death barrel. You know what really signifies death?
Skull?
Some tiny little,
What would you
What
do if I told you one of the bosses in this game is just a giant barrel with a skull and crossbones on it?
I hope you're telling the truth, because that is great boss design.
It spits enemies at you and you don't actually damage it, you just kill the enemies.
I kind of want it to just be like Boss Rush in Isaac, where it just spawns every other boss in the game, and that's the final boss.
I didn't say it was the final boss.
I know, I'm just saying.
Oh, speaking of the minecart levels,
yay. Oh, everything's going well.
I think the jump height depends on how long you hold the button down for. I could be wrong though. I'm probably wrong. Yeah, this level is gonna bait you into like trying to grab items that are like off the rail and then jumping slightly later. Don't try that.
Well, we have 2 lives left, so this is gonna go well. It can't go poorly. That's a fact of human life. When everything's on the line, you'll always get it right. Take that with you for life.
One
Put it
more
on a
banana and
t-shirt.
you get another life. You're at 99
That's
bananas.
a close one.
Okay, well we're good for a bit. We got 3 lives.
We've staved off the slowly
inevitable
marching
heat.
course of death.
The inevitable heat death of the universe has been delayed.
Oh, I didn't get the O. Alright, we're screwed.
Ooh, you did get that though.
Oh god. This is the most horrifying thing I've ever done in my life.
Yeah, this level took me
Didn't
very long
think
time
that
to
would
beat.
kill me. Okay.
There's no rails on that cart.
Who put that cart there? When you crash your cart and you fall out and you die, you move it out of the way while you're falling. Come on. Ah, I don't know what I was expecting there.
Ah, I remember this now. So, in this game, you have Rambi the Rhino.
We're on 1 life.
You have Espresso the Ostrich, not Espresso, Espresso. Unguard the Swordfish.
Yeah.
Winky the Frog. Winky. That was his
Winky.
name.
Frogs are known for their winking, so.
And Squawks the Parrot.
Squawks is a good name for a pit. Oh my god.
Last life. And I think that
Everything's on the line. We can't lose. Jump. And jump upwards. Oh my god. Game over. Woo.
Alright, so we'll be back with that level in the next episode.
I promise everything won't end on a game over.